Hey, what's going on, guys? So today is another dreary, rainy, crappy day. I had to come out here. I'm in the back of the truck top just so I can get some nice natural light in between the rain. I don't know what's going on this summer. It feels like a new, Twilight movie or something. It's just rain and rain and rain. I don't think there's ever been a wetter summer, at least that I've lived through. Anyway, for the topic of the video, I have two new Benchmade autos. This is just my kind of first impressions on these guys. Right off the bat, both of them are smaller than I thought, and this comes down to even though I've had years and years and years of seeing like knife specs, getting knives in my hand and still being shocked, it never gets old. You will see the specs, you'll know exactly how long the blade is, you'll know exactly how long the handle is, you'll know the open length, you'll know the weight. And then you get it in your hand, you're like, wow, this thing is bigger than I thought. Wow, this is smaller than I thought. Oh, this is heavy. You knew it was heavy. It said the thing was 8 ounces, but it's just one of those things. So you get something in your hand, you don't really know. So for me, both of these, and by the way, I do like both of them, but they're smaller than I thought. So first we have the Om, I guess, I don't know. You can see the model here on the box, right? The 4850, whoop, there we go. S30V. So this is a little old OTF, and I do like it. I think it's cool. I like the size. This happens to be first production. All right, and again, S30V, nice little pocket clip on it, super lightweight, just a nifty little EDC. And now that I'm in Pennsylvania, they changed the laws. Well, I've always been in Pennsylvania. Well, I shouldn't say that. I've actually grew up in Jersey, if you didn't know that. But anyway, Pennsylvania changed the laws so that I can now carry this, which is cool. So the first thing I did notice, I do like the blade profile. Again, I like the lightweight of this knife. It's just really simple. But the button here, I don't know what it is. Let me get this to focus. So when you go forward, there's a lot of take up. It almost feels like it doesn't work. Like, I know a lot of people get this in their hand and be like, oh, this thing doesn't work, because you're not going past the breaking point. It's like if this was a firearm, the take up on the trigger would be intense. So you have all this movement to the very end. I want you to look, let me zoom in. I want you to see how close this button comes to the very end. Whoop, of course, goes out of focus. All right, so see all this room goes up. That's it. You see that, like, I don't know what that is. Not even 1/8 of an inch. That's the brake. So you push forward more, and it pops out. All right, when you go back, same deal. You're coming all the way back to there. That's the wall, and then it breaks. All right, so definitely it's something that I have to get used to, because I've been using a lot of OTFs and carrying them, and none of them are quite like that. None of them have so much take up. Also, the button here is not super aggressive. All right, the jimping on here, whatever, it's actually pretty smooth. So when you go to push up, if you don't have a good grip on it, all right, so it's up on your hand, if you're holding it back here, you could push up and then literally it'll just slide back on you. You know what I'm saying? It's not opening because you have to push past that wall, but there's not a whole lot of grip. So yeah, but I don't know, it's just one of those things where you have to just get used to it. If you get used to it, it works fine. And it's a fantastic little knife. Very high quality, I do like it. But that is my one little gripe. All right, so the other one here is an auto immunity. This one is a 2900BK-2. This, of course, comes in some different colors and stuff. And this is an axis lock auto. I do like the color. It's kind of a funky, it's like a greenish yellow. I don't like the lanyard all that much, and it's a smaller knife, so the lanyard does, that bead that's hanging there is for your pinky. But I want to show it, how I got it, but I'm going to take that lanyard off. All right. Short little stubby clip there, but it works very well. There is a safety on here, so safety kind of gets pushed into the frame a little bit, and then down for off, and then up for on. So when it's up, obviously it's not going to open, so push in and down. It is a nice audible click. If I'm quiet for a second, you can hear that. All right, so anyway, safety off, and you pull down on the axis lock, and this thing has a super strong spring in it. All right, now naturally I want to grab both of these and flick it open. So since I've had this, I've been grabbing both. It's not necessary. You can do just the back if you want, or just the front. You don't have to grab both sides because it's an automatic. But man, is that a strong little spring. This guy is in M4. All right, black blade on this particular one. Really nice, super sharp. Overall, I really like this knife. It's nice. Little finger grooves line up nicely for my fingers. Again, you can see it's a 3-finger grip with nothing. The pinky's really not even there. Non-existent, I should say. But the bead is supposed to be for your extra grip. But super nice. So I'm digging both knives. Like I said, just smaller than I expected. That's pretty much it. But both very high quality knives. And again, with the axis lock, I kind of forget because I'm carrying it and playing with it. I open it, I'm kind of fond of looking at it. And I've been doing this. So I'm just expecting to, you know, loosen the lock and swing the blade shut, but obviously it's being held with spring tension. So it's not going to happen with the auto. You have to close it. Now you can close it with one hand. All right, you just have to first push the lock back, get the blade off center, and then you can tuck it in. But naturally, I just use 2 hands. But 2 awesome knives. Let me know down in the comment section if you have either one or both of these knives, what you think of it. I like them. They're expensive. Benchmades are expensive, but I'm digging these. I think they're pretty cool. So anyway, that's all. Just wanted to share that today with you. I'm going to go back inside and hide because undoubtedly the rain is on its way yet again. So anyway, that's all. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.